The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Behind the line, it's Ito. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Florida State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Running back with the football. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Second down, looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Noles will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Makes a quick catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Florida State 14, Notre Dame 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The last play of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, knocked right through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the Seminoles will have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. At his second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Some contact on the throw.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Like the final play of the half coming up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Noles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. What a grab by the freshman.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks clear in open space. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. And the Seminoles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Ultimately, incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll run it to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Need to pick up something here on third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's a run to the left. First down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. They connect for 6.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point gets them within a touchdown, 31-24. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Leaning on the run game here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Oh, he breaks free. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Heading left after the handoff. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Irish.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Caught by the receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. And a 2nd down behind the sticks now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
Notre Dame 52, Florida State 31.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.